We are building at this point. We are building SAM at the speed of AI. It's kind of crazy how quickly we can make things work, and the AI infrastructure that we've built and we have been adding to and constantly um, giving it more and more base of what SAM does, how it does it, what we want it to do. I basically go in there and say, hey, this is the feature we want. We want it to look like this. Keep it consistent with these other parts that we've done. And then it goes and writes the code for us. There's a lot of cleanup that has to be done for sure, and a lot of testing. I mean, it does not get it 100%. But I tell you what, compared to having to write hundreds or even thousands of lines of code manually, whenever I can do it in a matter of seconds, sometimes minutes, other times, we're able to produce a lot of things very, very quickly. Case in point, one of the users that I've had for many, many years had been on other platforms, switched over to other platforms, wanted to come back and said, hey, the one thing that I really, really need is the email integration with Outlook, being able to set up that Outlook connectivity to be able to use SAM and still be able to send out through Outlook. Now, we've had Google integration. We've got SendGrid integration. Well, now, after just a very short period of setup, we now have Outlook integration. This is kind of only the beginning part of it, but basically what you do is you come in, you click on the Add Outlook authorization. It will then pop up and ask you for your credentials, ask for permission to use Outlook. And then once you approve that, then it puts it into the list here. You can then make Outlook your default email option. Whenever you send an email, the little drop down for the from field can be made whatever address that you've specified. So now, not only do we have SendGrid, if you've got SendGrid capabilities, we integrate with SendGrid. We integrate with Google, so you can do the exact same thing if you've got a Google account for sending email, and now Outlook. And it really just kind of comes down to how do you prefer sending out your emails. So just as a for instance here, if I come up here and say new message, send an email, the very first thing that it does is comes up, shows you your email, and this from field now, because I chose to have Outlook as my default, it shows Outlook in the options there. We also have the SendGrid option. We have the Gmail option. So you choose which format you want. If you're on a team, you can send it on behalf of other team members. If you want to be able to do that, that's also capable as well, depending on how it's set up. But just by selecting that, selecting templates or generating content or typing in manually, clicking on send now will now send it through Outlook if you're using the Outlook account.